Hi Gemini, welcome to February 2017. This is a great month for you. The sun is in Aquarius, your sister sign, and the Leo lunar eclipse on the 10th is in harmonious energy flow with Uranus in the area of your future, your goals in life, your hopes and wishes, sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs. And it's also trining Saturn in the area of relationships. And Jupiter is in the area of creative self-expression, true love, romance. And that's forming a trine to the sun in Aquarius at the Leo full moon. So this is a time that's really strong for you. And you're getting a lot of positive energy this first 3 weeks in February. Venus enters Aries on the 3rd. Mercury, your ruling planet, moves into Aquarius on the 7th. So you're feeling good in February. You're feeling strong. You're feeling that you can get things done. You can move up in what you're doing. You can move up in the world. You can create the abundant life, good health, happiness, joy, creativity, love. And that's what you want to carry through the year. Is the gorgeous Jupiter-Uranus is they're in an opposition with each other, and that started at the end of 2016. It goes exact March 3rd, and it is lighting up your creative juices, your creative house, and your houses. And Jupiter is in that area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, self-confidence. And we have to have self-confidence. We have to have a strong self-image, self-esteem to take bold risks, to try new things, to be open to new experiences. And this is very much, amping up and encouraging you and inspiring you to move into new areas. Sometimes the best knowledge and insight comes to you in the ways that are least expected, or you had no idea that you would get this inspiration, from watching children play, or a stranger walking up to you and saying something to you that you needed to hear at that moment. That's when you know the universe is talking to you. I always pay attention, especially if I see things like in threes, or someone says something to me and I hear it again and again, or I see it again and again. I know the universe is trying to show me something. And so synchronicities are very strong for you here in February. And your intuition, intuitive hunches, you want to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to what's coming in for you. I really like where the eclipses are moving for you. They're moving out of the Virgo and Pisces. The final Pisces eclipse will be on February 26th. As we move into Leo and Aquarius, you're going to find that these eclipses are much easier for you to manage. They're much easier for you to navigate. They're not challenging you in the way that the Virgo Pisces did. It's more of a creative, mental stimulation, higher consciousness stimulation, conscious awareness being stimulated. And it's a time for you to really tap into your creativity, but also like your speaking, your writing, traveling, getting the word out, getting the message out. Mercury is flying forward in February, which means so are you. Mercury enters your sister sign Aquarius on the 7th, and then he enters Pisces on the 25th. Talk about flying! And this is really exciting because you're climbing to the top in what you do, your destiny in the world, your work in the world, your individual contribution in the world. And you're loving it. Like, this is an exciting month for you. It's very inspiring. It's uplifting. It's offering you an enormous amount of creativity. And, you know, what I find really fascinating is these moons offer completions and beginnings. The Leo lunar eclipse is, you know, Mercury's still retrograde today, and I'm just, and the Leo lunar eclipse on February 10th is, full moons are completions. They bring things to completion. They bring things to a head. They bring things to our conscious awareness that we may not have been aware of. But it's also a new beginning because it's the first eclipse in Leo, which is beginning over the next couple of years. And so the energy is moving into Leo and Aquarius, and for instance, also the Pisces lunar eclipse, that's a new moon. New moons are new beginnings. But Pisces, this is the last eclipse in Pisces, and Pisces is the last sign, and that's completions. So both of these moons are bringing completions and beginnings. Now for you, there's this new beginning going on in this communication area for you. Leo, you are a Leo when it comes to communication. You are Geminis, my brain is working fine. It's the mouth won't connect to the brain. And this is Mercury having fun with me. You know, Mercury's right at the end in retrograde. He goes direct on Sunday or Monday on the 8th. And when he's like right at the end like this, it's really slowing down. So I can feel it. Okay. With the Leo, Geminis are Leos when it comes to communication. You are the kings and queens. You are the masters of communication. You're here to teach all the rest of us how to talk, how to speak, how to correctly communicate the best ideas. And so this is exciting for you to have the eclipses in this area now, because it's really stimulating your creativity. And Leo is a fire sign. You are an air sign. The fire feeds the air, and the air feeds the fire. Leo sextiles you. And so it's very stimulating. So you're being highly activated in the area of your conscious awareness, your super consciousness. And with Mercury in Aquarius, these first 3 weeks here, you're thinking about the future, you're thinking about travel, you're thinking about broadcasting, podcasting, YouTubing. You're all about getting the word out, getting the message out, short distance, long distance. And this is where you're the best, is where you are in that role of teacher and educator and salesperson and big idea person, and using your insight and understanding to know what the market wants before they even know they want it. To know what others need before they even know they need it. And this is just getting started with you, and it's very exciting. And so I really like this energy. And it's creative, it's dynamic, it's inspiring, it's uplifting. It's about tapping into that inner child, tapping into your creativity, and being courageous in your ideas, being courageous in whatever work you're doing now, whether it's writing, speaking, teaching, traveling, all of the above, being musical, being artistic, and pouring that energy into your creative endeavors, pouring your energy into your craft, your skill, your talent, and utilizing it. It's about taking risks, right? We need to take risks to get the reward. And it's really exciting because you could have sudden opportunities dropped in your lap. With Jupiter opposing Uranus like this, and Saturn trining Uranus, it could be where someone in authority just promotes you. Someone in authority recognizes your talent and hires you and promotes you. And you don't want to spend a lot of time thinking about, you know, oh, is this a good offer or not a good offer? You know, trust your instincts, trust your intuitive hunches. If you get that this is a good offer, go for it. Because this Uranian energy, as fast as it comes in, it goes again. And so If you take too long to make up your mind, they'll move on to the next person, or they'll move on to, you know, something else. And you don't want to miss this opportunity. That's the challenge with Uranus, Jupiter like this, is they bring sudden windfalls, sudden opportunities. Yes, it's a good time for you to play the lottery. You could win the jackpot. And so that's why you want to be available to this promotional energy that's coming in here for you, expanding you and offering you opportunities to travel, opportunities to teach, opportunities to grow in the area that is your passion and your highest desire and what really turns you on. And that's the key, is to follow the passion. Don't do something you've been doing. We have to move into the uncertainty. We have to move into the unfamiliar to find the new opportunities, to find the limitless possibilities. Because if we're always doing what's familiar and certain, then there's no real possibilities in that, because we know the possibilities. And I'm not saying you always have to throw yourself into uncertainty. However, it's in the uncertainty where your limitless possibilities exist. And so the universe is, you know, the first 3 weeks in here, the universe is really lifting you up and encouraging you. And then it's like, okay, I need to step into what is maybe unfamiliar for me or is new for me and the unknown for me, because that's where the limitless possibilities arise and exist, in the fertile ground of uncertainty. If we're always doing what's certain, we're not growing. We're not evolving. And so we want to, you don't have to do anything. We want to put ourselves in areas that are new so that we're growing and challenging ourselves in healthy ways. So this is the time for you to take advantage of that and see where the doors open for you. See where doors are opening for you. Doors are opening this month. This is a strong time for you. Aquarius is your sister sign. The Leo full moon is in harmonious energy flow with both Uranus and Saturn. This is about being responsible and ingenuity. This is about building structures and doing it in a way that's not destructive. It's about creating the new life and doing it in a way that serves you and empowers you, and it's graceful changes. It's changes you want to see happen. It's changes that are productive for you. It's changes that you've been wanting for a long time and now you're seeing them. So the things you've been wanting for a long time, you can now begin to see them coming towards you, coming into your circle of influence. And this is exciting. This is incredibly exciting. Eclipses bring things to completions. Maybe you're finishing a project at the Leo full moon eclipse. Maybe there's a book you've been writing or something you've been doing for quite some time, and now you're putting the finishing touches on it and getting ready to publish it, getting ready to present it. And that's exciting too. Eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. They bring completions and beginnings. They bring new opportunities, as well as it's a time to finish things up. And so for some of you, you may be, completing a relationship, completing a situation, completing a job, completing some project you've been working on that you're now ready to present to the world. And that is very exciting. I really like what I'm seeing here. The Sun will sextile Uranus on the 9th, and that would be a great day to present your material. And that could be a day where you achieve some sort of goal, or you get a sudden windfall of abundance, some opportunity rolls in for you, but it's on all month. These are just key dates that you could find that you really sit up and take notice, like, wow, I just got the best publisher or agent or, situation just happened for me. And I'm really excited about this new activity, this new opportunity. Sextiles bring opportunities. We have to put some effort in. We have to say, yes, I will sign that contract. Yes, I will take that new position. Yes, I will hire you as my agent, and so on. Then the sun moves into Pisces on the 18th. And for you, that brings the action to your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your reputation in the world. And so really all month, it is you're climbing to the top in whatever you're doing and whatever you're working on. And, with Pisces, it's really profound. There are so many planets in Pisces at the Pisces new moon eclipse. Your ruling planet Mercury moves into Pisces on the 25th. And then this new moon eclipse on the 26th is Mercury is in Pisces, the South Node is in Pisces, the Sun and the Moon are coupled together in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces, Pallas Athena, the asteroid, goddess of wisdom and truth, Pisces, Chiron, the asteroid, the wounded healer, Pisces. Gigantic. I mean, this is a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets, asteroids, and point in Pisces. That's a lot of water. So we go from this firepower and this air energy into the ocean, into the deep sea. And for you, it's in the area of your destiny in the world. So this is about you really tapping into your intuition and trusting, what you're getting. It's like, being in your boat and on the water and not sure where it's going, but you're going somewhere. And having trust in that faith, faith is grown by believing that things are going to work out, believing that the best is going to happen no matter what's going on today, that it's all going to work itself out, that it's all going to work out for the best. And so this is your initiation with this Piscean water energy and new beginning for you and what you do, but also you're completing something too. So you may be moving out of the position you've been in. Maybe you're thinking of starting your own practice or business or website or YouTube channel. You're doing something new here, but you're also finishing up. So you're completing something. And for many of you, you have been focused on humanitarian goals, that you've been in this area for a while now where you've been really looking at what is my contribution to society. You have so much talent and intelligence, and now you have this opportunity to use your wisdom and your knowledge and your intelligence in a way for the greater good. And how you can do what's right for you, your highest good, but also how can I contribute my talents, my gifts, in a way that lifts up humanity, lifts up the highest good of all. That's another message here. It's like Creator is going, Gemini, hello, I want for you to use your gifts in a way that lifts up all the people, lifts up humanity. And so for some of you, you're really tapping into that. You're really tapping into your gifts and your abilities and how it lifts up others. And you could be doing that by making the best pies in the world. It doesn't have to be, rocket science. It doesn't have to be you cure cancer, although if you did, we would love you for it. The point is you're following your passion and your gifts. And when you endow those gifts with love, that energy goes out and it heals people. It heals the planet. It heals animals. It heals Mother Nature. And so you're feeling that call right? Where you're feeling like, oh, I want to save the environment. I want to help restore Earth to her Edenic state, her Garden of Eden. And follow that call. Follow where that passion is taking you. And you know, to do our passions or our calling, it doesn't always have to be our work, our living. You know, your day job could be the accountant. Your day job could be, you know, the car salesperson. You know, whatever it is, the teacher in school. You know, your passion or your contribution is not only what you do day to day, but that higher calling that you may feel, that can be something you do as a hobby. I did astrology for hobby for years before I stepped into it as a practice. And so it doesn't have to be where you make your living, is what I'm saying. It can be something that you do, like maybe in your free time you help animals, rescue animals. You know, it can be anything that you do that you feel called to do. That's when you know your higher self is nudging you in that direction. Now, this is going to be, you know, it could be a stormy cycle here in the Pisces, not the moon itself. At the time of the Pisces new moon, Mars is coupling with Uranus, and that can be rash actions, rash behavior, and he's exactly opposing Jupiter. So, it could be stirring things up during this time. And, you know, for you, you might be really focused on a goal or focused on this group that you belong to. And maybe there's something there that you need to really address. Maybe there's something there that hasn't been right, and you need to fix it. You need to change it. There's something you need to change in your goals, or the group you belong to, or where you've been, hanging out, associating with friends. It could be a relationship. It could be, where you need to ask for what you need, set a boundary. It's a really interesting energy because we have all this water in the Pisces, which is the ocean and dreaming and creating and spirituality. And then you've got the Mars and Uranus, and of course Pluto is still involved with the Uranus Pluto. And so there could be stormy weather going on here in February. Maybe that's it too, is that we're hearing about storms at sea. Now certainly that can be going on with the weather. In the northern hemisphere it could be some winter storm, and then in the southern hemisphere it could be a hurricane going on. But it should be interesting here at this eclipse cycle, later part of February, the 26th and the 27th and the 28th, that cycle of if we have some big storms going on. And for you it's not affecting you, but it is in that area of where you associate, where the groups you belong to, the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. Maybe you need to stand up and say, I need more money, or I deserve more money, or I want more money for what I'm doing. And maybe that too, where you're asking for more, and that's good. Ask for more. That's what you want to nourish and nurture, the self-esteem and the self-respect and the self-appreciation, because you want to believe that you deserve more, and that's how you get more. So settle for more here in February, especially at that latter part of the month. But that Mars opposed Jupiter, you'll be, happy to speak your truth and happy to say, I deserve more money here for whatever I'm doing, because I have carried the load. I've done all the work. I'm the one that's leading the team. I'm the one that's, taking on all the responsibility, or most of the responsibility. So whatever it is, ask for what you want, ask for what you need, but also in that Piscean energy, you want to be stepping into the unknown. That's where your opportunities are going to be. And it's okay if things are uncertain at times, you know, is we have to be willing to just flow with the energy and when the right time and the right cycle is for us. And, you know, at times things are uncertain. But that's where the possibilities are. That's where the limitless possibilities exist, is in the uncertainty. So for those of you open for love, it is on. Jupiter is in that area until the 10th of October. And so it's very much on for you. And you may be solidifying things. For those of you already coupled, you may be, you know, getting married or making plans to get married or moving in together, taking the relationship to the next level. For some of you, that's where you're going. And that's where you want to have the faith too, right? Because that's taking a risk. That's, you know, putting your eggs in one basket. And so it's exciting. And the money looks good. And make sure you're asking for what you want. Make sure you're asking for more money. Ask for more. Career, you're moving up. There may be a completion there. Maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you're starting something new. But you're moving up in what you're doing. And it's very exciting what's happening here with you. You could be getting a promotion. You could be moving up in what you're doing. The possibilities are limitless here with you. Spiritually, you're growing by leaps and bounds. And that's why it's so important that you're taking that time to listen to your intuition, listen to your gut instincts, listen to the inner voice. That's Creator talking to you. And go for it. Just be available for what's coming in for you, because it's so exciting. Your possibilities are limitless. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos. Gemini, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section, or it's up in the cards. And until next time, go for it. Be open and ready for these new opportunities that are coming in for you. The possibilities are limitless.